So in this video, I am going to be showing you how to beat the Snake Devil contract. As you can see on the bottom right, I do have my move. That's what it looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you, this contract was so hard for me. I kept losing so many times. I can't even keep track of it. But all you're gonna need is a long range move. So if you have any skill that can hit from a distance, that's not gonna teleport you away from the spot that you need to be in, then you should be fine. If you have gun, it would be a lot easier because of your M1 is a longer range. But you will still be able to sneak in M1s with just your daggers or maybe your sword. But if I could do it with daggers, then you should be able to do it with other weapons too. So for me, I was using my crit because with these sickles that I got from the 10% drop of the zombie raid, I have a projectile move. So that's what it looks like. And it does pretty decent damage. These are my stats. So this is what I use for the trial itself. You can change this since you can buy an eraser devil flesh. So you can erase it and reallocate your stats other places. So you can give yourself more strength, more health. You can just erase the speed completely if you want. But this is actually what I use for the trial itself, so you don't really need to go crazy like that. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into trial. But before we do that, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you found this video helpful. I would greatly appreciate it. So the sea cucumber does two moves. It does the spit, which you can parry and send it back at it, and also does a jump, which you just need to practice the timing so you can dodge last second, and it's pretty easy from there. So I've seen a lot of people struggle with the tomato devil, and it's very easy. The tomato devil only has two moves, and all you have to do is bait out the first move. So the grab that he does, just get close and dodge away, let it do the grab, and then get 2 M1s in or 3 M1s. It will do the next move, which is the roll attack, which you can easily parry if you just practice your timing. And then just rinse and repeat. Just go back, bait out the grab again, and then get your M1s, and then they should die pretty fast. So Shark is very easy. It does 4 attacks. So it does the initial dive attack, which all you have to do is do your double dodge and it shouldn't hit you at all. You get your 2 or 3 M1s, then it does a bite move, just dodge it or parry, and then you can go back and get your M1s. Then it does a tail whip, dodge, attack, then it does a 2-part bite move and just move out of the way or parry it if you want, and go back and attack, and just rinse and repeat from there. The zombie has 2 attacks. It has the charge, which you can just dodge out of the way, get close to it, that way it doesn't charge again. In some cases it will if you don't get close fast enough, but when you do get close, just start attacking, get your M1s, and just wait for the ground slam and get out of the way. When you do kill the zombie, it does explode, so just get ready to just dodge out of the way, that way you don't get caught in the explosion and lose too much health. Alright, now for the Mole Devil, please do not underestimate this thing. Once it gets you in that pattern of getting a heart attack while fighting it, you will get overwhelmed because other things will start spawning. So just get your 2-3 M1s in, wait for it to do that poison explode move, wait like 4 or 5 seconds, I think that's how long it takes for it to go away, and then just continue attacking. By the time it does it twice, you should be able to kill it. Now Leech is a little harder, but it's still doable if your parrying is good. If not, I recommend just doing the missions, hold the line, and just practicing with the Leech Devil you're parrying, because it does a 3-part move. It does 2 swings. You can go in, get your M1s from there, then it will immediately do a hard ground slam, which you can also parry. And then after that, it does a grab move when it just grabs you and tosses you away. So the grab move, I recommend just moving out of the way, dodging. And the two other moves, the two swings and the ground slam, you can parry them both if you're good at parrying. So Mantis is the bane of my existence. I either kill it well or I almost dead by the time I kill it. But with Mantis, the tip I can give you is try to stay under him, and you should be able to not get hit by the grabs and certain attacks as long as you try to force your way under the Mantis, like completely under it. You can see some of his moves are not hitting me, and here and there a couple jabs do catch me, but other than that it's not too difficult, but it can be tedious. Now once you kill the Mantis, hop over this invisible barrier and run up here and follow my pathing. Enter this little gap and kind of move towards the right, and you should be able to fit through this wall. Now when the bat comes, the air attack should sometimes still hit you, which is fine, don't freak out. But this is where the cheese actually starts working. So from here, if you move towards the left hand side facing towards the cave, you can actually start getting your M1 hits in. As you can see here, this is my first time doing it, so I was kind of figuring out like the sweet spots. So right there I got an M1 in, and then the other bat came and they're just standing there just waiting. So move towards the left hand side, and as you can see, my M1s are kind of squeezing through and hitting them like every 4 M1s when I actually start trying to get closer. So as you can see, I'm getting like little hits in, and the bat is losing health. And from there, just keep attacking. This is around the part where you want to start using your long range skills, if you have any. This is why I said gun is a lot better, because from right here you could actually just hit them with your normal M1s. I was doing it perfectly fine on my other slot with my AK. So just keep trying to attack, try to figure out that sweet spot where you can keep hitting him, and you should be able to just kill them. Okay, so this part I was kind of taking a little bit long, so the frogs started attacking me. And don't freak out, the frogs can get through this invisible wall. They can literally just jump through it, but it's frogs. Frogs are like the easiest thing to kill in this game. So when they jump through, just kill them. So for me, you can see they jump through. I just started M1ing and I killed them perfectly fine. It was very easy. Even right here, as my health was getting low, I wasn't worried, because like I said, it's literally just frogs. Like sometimes they can get like a couple good hits in, but you shouldn't die to a frog this late into the game. So frog is dead. Now I'm gonna go back and try to get this bat. I do make a mistake in a little bit where I sneak out of the wall by accident, but you can just run back in. It's like nothing crazy. So right here is where I figured out I could actually do my long range move and actually hit him with my crit. I was trying to see if I could just sneak in M1 so I can kill it a lot faster, but I gave up at some point because I don't think I was able to get my hits in. So I just kept going for my long range move, which is why I said you need one. So here, don't panic if you get hit. Like, you're literally in a wall, I can't do anything. So here I'm just moving around and trying to test different spots, and it's not working. And this is where I snuck out of the wall. I just ran right back inside. It's fine, and you can't get hit. So if you panic, please don't panic. If you do, you will mess yourself up and then you'll probably end up losing. So don't freak out and just go for your long range moves. That's what I decided to do right here, and I killed it perfectly fine. So for me, I'm not sure. I've seen around places where if you stay inside this wall, the ghost devil actually despawns and you don't have to fight it. So for me, I don't know if it's because I took so long fighting these bats that the ghost devil despawned, but I didn't have to fight it after I killed this bat. But if you do have to fight the ghost devil, it's not a hard devil to kill. You just have to learn the attack patterns, and from there it's very easy. There we go, killed the bat. Now you have to fight the stone devil. And these devils, I don't really have a tip for you with their attack pattern. They just kind of just attack. Just brute force it. That's what I did. I decided I'm just gonna keep M1ing, and I just ended up killing him. They did get me the half health. As you can see, my health is dropping. I didn't freak out. I know I could kill them. I could out damage them, so I wasn't really worried about it. And then from there, I got my snake devil contract, and I was done.